Things are getting messier than ever for 90 Day. The Last Resort stars Shekinah, Garner and Sarper Güven, and this time, the drama isn't staying inside the resort. Their marriage has already been under serious pressure on television, but now Sarper's stand-up comedy shows, social media activity, unverified allegations, and possible tell-all spoilers are adding even more fuel to the fire. And the biggest question fans are asking right now is simple. Are Shekinah and Sarper genuinely heading toward a breakup, or is there something much bigger happening behind the scenes? Because the deeper we look into this situation, the stranger the timing becomes. On 90 Day, The Last Resort, viewers have watched Shekinah and Sarper struggle with major relationship problems. Their marriage appears increasingly tense, and Shekinah's controversial behavior has only made the situation more complicated. Shekinah found herself facing backlash after comments that reportedly alienated her from other members of the cast. Instead of the retreat bringing everyone closer together, the tension surrounding her seemed to grow. But while all of that has been unfolding on television, something equally interesting has been happening away from the cameras. Shekinah and Sarper's social media activity has fueled speculation that their marriage may currently be in trouble. That alone would be enough to get fans talking. But then Sarper started taking his stories to the comedy stage. Sarper has been performing stand-up comedy shows across the United States, turning his reality TV personality and personal experiences into material for audiences. According to fan comments reportedly shared by the social media insider account 90 Day Fiance Update, people who attended Sarper's comedy performances claim that he has been discussing details connected to the upcoming 90 Day Tell-All. If those accounts are accurate, Sarper may be giving paying audiences hints about drama that television viewers haven't even seen yet. And that creates a fascinating problem. Because Shekinah has already made it clear that she isn't necessarily comfortable with Sarper turning their relationship into comedy material. On The Last Resort, she discussed how Sarper using her in his comedy bothers her. So imagine what could happen if Sarper is now talking about their marriage problems in front of live audiences. This isn't simply Sarper telling jokes about everyday married life. If the fan reports are accurate, he may be blending their very real relationship tension with material surrounding one of the most anticipated parts of the season, the tell-all. And that could make an already fragile situation even worse. For Shekinah, there could be a major difference between appearing together on a reality show and having her husband control the narrative while standing alone on a comedy stage. On television, both sides can potentially speak. During Sarper's stand-up show, Sarper controls the microphone. He controls the joke. He controls what the audience hears. And if Shekinah already dislikes being used as comedy material, it isn't difficult to understand why this could become another source of tension between them. But somehow, the story gets even more controversial. An anonymous person reportedly sent a private message to the insider account claiming that Sarper had tried to hook up with them. That allegation immediately attracted attention because of Sarper's well-known history and the discussions surrounding his past relationships. Another woman reportedly claimed that she had dated Sarper for a few weeks. Those allegations sound explosive. However, there is something extremely important to remember. Neither claim should be treated as confirmed fact based on the information presented in the original report. There does not appear to be concrete evidence establishing that either allegation is true. Anonymous social media claims can be genuine, exaggerated, misunderstood, or completely false. And when someone is a recognizable reality TV personality, there is always the possibility that people may make claims simply because they know those claims will attract attention. So while the allegations are certainly part of the gossip surrounding Sarper right now, they remain unverified allegations unless stronger evidence emerges. Still, their existence adds another layer to an already complicated story. Because viewers aren't looking at these rumors in isolation. They're watching Shekinah and Sarper struggle on television. They're seeing signs of tension on social media. They're hearing reports about Sarper discussing their relationship during comedy performances. And now they're seeing unverified claims from other people online. Put everything together, and it creates the appearance of a marriage surrounded by chaos. But there's another possibility that some viewers have started considering. What if the chaos itself is part of the show? This is where the timeline becomes particularly interesting. The episodes of 90 Day, The Last Resort currently showing Shekinah and Sarper's relationship problems were filmed months before viewers actually saw them. Reality television always operates with that delay. Filming happens first. Then the footage is edited. Then episodes air much later. That means the Shekinah and Sarper viewers see on television are essentially versions of themselves from months earlier. Normally, that wouldn't be particularly unusual. But fans have noticed something interesting. Their current social media drama seems to fit remarkably well with the relationship problems currently airing on television. The timing has caused some viewers to become skeptical. Could their marriage truly still be struggling in exactly the way the television storyline suggests? Absolutely. Relationship problems don't disappear simply because filming ends. If Shekinah and Sarper had serious unresolved issues during The Last Resort, those problems could easily continue months later. But there's another theory. Some viewers wonder whether Shekinah and Sarper might be deliberately keeping the mystery alive. Reality television thrives on unanswered questions. If viewers believe a couple might break up, they keep watching. If viewers believe there might be cheating allegations, they keep watching. If viewers think something explosive could happen at the tell-all, they definitely keep watching. And when the couple themselves post mysterious or dramatic things online, speculation becomes even bigger. That doesn't prove Shekinah and Sarper are staging anything. There is currently no solid evidence establishing that their relationship drama is fake. But the timing gives fans plenty to debate. And that leads to the biggest question of all. Are Shekinah and Sarper actually getting divorced? Based on the information presented in the source report, there was no evidence at that time showing that the married couple had filed for divorce. That distinction matters. Marriage trouble is not the same thing as divorce. Social media drama is not the same thing as divorce. A couple arguing on reality television is not proof of divorce. And even serious rumors do not automatically mean legal separation papers have been filed. Until there is reliable confirmation, saying their marriage is officially over would go beyond the available evidence. But that certainly doesn't mean everything is fine. Far from it. The tension shown on The Last Resort appears serious enough to raise legitimate questions about their future. And Sarper's comedy career introduces an unusual dynamic into the relationship. Sarper has always been a larger-than-life personality. Now he has another platform where he can talk directly to fans without the editing and structure of a television episode. That means fans attending his shows may hear things that ordinary viewers don't. If he really is revealing information about the tell-all, those comedy performances could become an unexpected source of spoilers. And that makes the upcoming tell-all even more interesting. Tell-all episodes are already designed to bring unresolved conflicts back to the surface. Cast members confront each other. Questions get asked. Old arguments return. And information that wasn't previously known can suddenly change how viewers understand an entire season. With Shekinah and Sarper, there is already plenty waiting to be addressed. Their marriage problems. Shekinah's tension with other cast members. Sarper's comedy. Shekinah's feelings about becoming part of his comedy material. Their social media behavior. The rumors surrounding Sarper. And, of course, the question hanging over everything. What is the actual status of their marriage? The tell-all could finally give viewers some answers. But it could also create even more questions. Imagine Shekinah being confronted with something Sarper allegedly said during one of his comedy shows. Or Sarper being asked directly about the rumors circulating online. Or the couple being forced to explain why their social media activity has looked so dramatic while their television storyline shows their marriage struggling. That would be exactly the kind of uncomfortable conversation viewers expect from a 90-day tell-all. But there's another fascinating part of this story. Shekinah and Sarper are both experienced enough with reality television to understand how quickly online speculation spreads. One cryptic post can create hundreds of theories. One deleted photo can convince fans that a relationship has ended. One joke can become a headline. And one anonymous message can turn into a massive rumor. That makes separating reality from entertainment extremely difficult. Fans see pieces of the story. The television episodes show one piece. Instagram shows another. Sarper's comedy shows potentially reveal another. Anonymous messages add another. But none of those pieces necessarily give viewers the entire picture. That's why the strongest conclusion right now isn't that Shekinah and Sarper are definitely breaking up. It also isn't that they're definitely staging everything. The strongest conclusion is simply that there are still major unanswered questions about their relationship. And those unanswered questions are exactly why fans are watching so closely. Sarper's stand-up comedy career makes the situation particularly unpredictable. Comedy often exaggerates reality. Comedians turn uncomfortable experiences into jokes. They change details. They dramatize situations. Sometimes they say shocking things simply because shock gets a reaction. So even if Sarper talks about Shekinah or their marriage on stage, viewers should be careful about treating every joke as a literal confession. But Shekinah may not see it that way. If she believes private problems are being turned into entertainment without her approval, the emotional impact could be very real regardless of whether Sarper considers the material harmless comedy. And that difference in perspective could become one of their biggest problems. Sarper may see a joke. Shekinah may see disrespect. Sarper may see entertainment. Shekinah may see their private marriage being exposed. And when a relationship is already struggling, disagreements like that can become much bigger than the original issue. Then there are the allegations involving other women. Again, these claims remain unverified based on the information currently available. But even an unverified rumor can put pressure on a public relationship. Shekinah doesn't have to believe every rumor for the constant speculation to become exhausting. Sarper doesn't have to have done anything wrong for the accusations themselves to create another argument. That's the strange reality of being a reality TV couple. Sometimes the rumor becomes part of the relationship problem whether the rumor is true or not. And that may be what makes Shekinah and Sarper's current situation so compelling. There isn't just one problem. There are multiple overlapping problems. Their televised relationship struggles are one layer. Their social media activity is another. Sarper's comedy shows add another. The tell-all rumors add another. The unverified allegations add yet another. And underneath all of it is the question of whether two people who clearly have a complicated relationship can actually make their marriage work. Maybe the upcoming episodes will show them finding common ground. Maybe the tell-all will reveal that things are much worse than viewers realized. Maybe their current online behavior will eventually make sense once the entire season has aired. Or perhaps viewers are about to discover that some of the drama they thought they understood was only half the story. For now, there simply isn't enough verified information to declare exactly where Shekinah and Sarper's marriage is heading. But one thing is undeniable. Their story has become one of the most unpredictable situations surrounding 90 Day, The Last Resort. And Sarper's comedy performances have added a completely new dimension to it. Fans are no longer just waiting for the next episode. They're watching social media. They're listening to reports from comedy audiences. They're analyzing what Shekinah says. They're analyzing what Sarper says. And they're waiting for the tell-all to finally put both of them in the hot seat. So now the questions become impossible to ignore. What exactly has Sarper been saying at his comedy shows? How much does Shekinah know about what he's telling audiences? Will the rumors involving other women be addressed? Will Shekinah and Sarper arrive at the tell-all united, or will viewers see their marriage fall apart in front of everyone? And perhaps the biggest question. Is the drama we're seeing right now the beginning of the end for Shekinah and Sarper, or are fans being set up for a completely unexpected twist? Until the couple provides clearer answers or reliable evidence emerges, the divorce rumors and allegations should remain exactly where they belong, in the category of speculation. But if the tension we're seeing both on and off-screen continues, the upcoming tell-all could become the moment that finally reveals what is really happening between them. Because right now, Shekinah and Sarper aren't just dealing with problems inside their marriage. They're dealing with those problems in front of millions of viewers. And when private relationship drama, reality television, social media rumors, and stand-up comedy all collide, almost anything can happen next. For 90-day fans, that means one thing. Keep watching, because the biggest Shekinah and Sarper bombshell may still be waiting to drop.